Hey, what's up, everyone? Borkus here. I'm going to be creating a build guide for the Zeal Paladin. I've had a lot of fun with Vengeance, but I'm at a point where I can't really progress without spending a ton on my character, and so I need to. I want to do Ubers. That's really what it boils down to. Um, so I'm switching over to Zeal, and I'm going to show you the whole guide to that. Just gonna respec here quick. Skills. Basically, we want. This is the priority order too, so we want Zeal first. Also, I like to put 1 point in Joust, so we're just gonna do that, and then we want Holy Shield. We're gonna max that as well, but if you're leveling, you might want to max Fanaticism first. Fanaticism. Boom. And then, boom, we want max Holy Shield, like I said. So those three are your top priority. And then next, we're going to do one into prayer, one into defiance. Oh, wait, let's see. Yeah, so we want at least one there. And then we want to max his sacrifice next. And then, because that's the synergy for Zeal. And then the rest of your points can go into defiance or one of these resist for passive resist. The 1% max resist for two levels doesn't really seem like that good a deal to me, but you know, if you're doing the right thing, depending on what you're doing, that might be super useful. I'm just gonna leave these unspent for now. If you wanted a point in vigor, you could for faster run, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So this is the build, and you know, you've got those options of whatever you wanted to do with the remainder. But that's all the skills that you need is these three and fanaticism. So let's talk about gear. Some of this stuff I won't need to replace, but we're gonna get rid of that, that, and that. And those. So that stuff I'm gonna keep. So let's just get some gear on. Got a weapon in here somewhere. So that takes 99 dex and 89 strength. If you're going for Crown of Ages, you're gonna need, I believe COA is 174 strength, but you know, just put as much as you need. Let's see, there's my boots. Gores, definitely Gore Rider are your best in slot here. You've got a couple options for gloves. You could go Drax, you could go Laying of Hands. There's a few things you could do. I'm gonna go 2 Ravens for now for rings. High Lords, Vampire Gaze, String of Years, and for armor, if you want a budget option, you could just do Lionheart. That's really not too bad. I just got the rune to make Fortitude, so I'm going to make one of those in just a second. And my shield, where is my shield? Right there. So this shield's super good, super cheap. I think I paid like a Mal rune. Honestly, all of this stuff is cheap right here. The most expensive thing on here might be the helm or boots, maybe the belt. Honestly, none of it is very expensive at all. The weapon is a Mal pole, and you paid like a Mal for this shield, which level 31 amplify damage. That is insane. So I already got all my gear equipped, and I don't need any more strength. So the next thing we want to do is get max block. Let's see here, just slap on my aura. Slap on my skill. And already doing a decent amount of damage. Let's see if we can that out a bit. What do we have for block? 54%. The shield's gonna probably take a little bit more dex than what you'd usually use. There we go. So we've got 171 dex. The nice thing about this setup with just using this gear is I don't need a lot of strength. It gives me a lot more points that I can put here. I'm not gonna put everything in just yet because I may change some things. So we're just gonna leave some points left over for now. Probably just gonna dump that into Vite because I need to be ready to do Ubers. And honestly, I think I'm good. What do I have for keys? I was hoping to go do a quick mini Ubers, but I'm gonna save it till I have 3 key sets. Put this stuff away, and we're gonna just do a quick cows run. Test it out, but that's the build. It's super easy. It's nice because you can max everything, all of your skills, synergies. The only thing would be cool if you could max defiance too, because it just gives you more defense. But I'm running an Act 3 Merc. You could do something different in Act 2 or whatever you wanted. But with this shield, you cast your own amp damage, so you really don't need a Merc. This one is just bringing might. You could do whatever you wanted for that. Let's go test this out on some cows. Still, I've been playing Vengeance for a while, so this is gonna take some getting used to. It's not as big AoE as Vengeance, but it's kind of a in between. Definitely better survivability. I'm on normal. That's why I was like, what is wrong here? Let's go. Thought I wasn't doing very much damage. Turns out I was on normal. That's more like it. But yeah, the best thing about this build is just the survivability. The leech is, you're basically full health and mana all the time, which is pretty cool. Let's go grab ourselves a leg real quick. Also, the fast attack speed is amazing. Super easy to reach max with this weapon. In this base, I don't need any IAS from anywhere else. I have some, but I don't need it. I've just with this and my aura, I'm at max. So that opens up some options. All right, let's go. Expected it'll probably be a little bit slower than Venge at this point. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I'm already doing way more than I was as Vengeance. rotation back down. I've been playing, it's basically the same, but a little bit different. Level 30 amp damage is pretty cool. So it's starting to average out pretty close to where I was with Vengeance, which is about what I expected, but when you get fully geared, well, that's the thing, I haven't got a chance to fully test fully geared Vengeance. I tested it on beta, but I didn't get to do the every single piece, you know. I just kind of tested with what I had and the time that I had. So I do want to play it some more, and I will, but for right now, this is better for what I want to do. And since all my sorceress is geared to be doing maps way better than this character now, I'm going to use this guy to do Ubers. But yeah, we're averaging about 55k, which is, I think, a little bit more than what I was doing as Vengeance. You could arguably say I'm a little bit better geared with this than I was with Vengeance, but it's pretty equivalent. But yeah, the strat basically, as you can see, is I just charge to my next pack, or joust, or both, and it helps increase your damage by quite a bit to jump straight into the pack, like that. Oops, there we go. So you get kind of more in the middle of them, and just lets you hit more mobs. You kind of need a little bit, I don't know, it says I'm at almost cap on attack rating. I do need to set up my charms and stuff though. Not bad, 9,500, so sheet damage is a little bit lower than it was with Vengeance, but I'm swinging way faster. But DPS looks about equivalent, pretty close. I think in the right, it's kind of situational for that. I do think Zeal is a little bit higher right now, but not by any significant amount. But it's pretty straightforward. It's one of the things I like about this build is it's just super simple. And if you haven't played melee that much, it's super pretty easy and pretty forgiving too. So anyways, hope you found the video helpful. Drop a comment, let me know if you have any questions or anything that you would change for yours. All right, that's it.